Zach Noe Towers.
Sophie Buddle. This is you're back on the pod.
I'm a returning guest.
You were in like season 1 of Good Morning Sodomites. I changed it to GoodSodPod to appeal to maybe advertisers. Hasn't worked.
No, you think you're gonna get Chick-fil-A with that one?
I'm like, do you like extra sauce? And hate gay people? That's actually a lot of gays.
Actually, that's kind of you.
How have you been? How have you been in relation to like horniness?
Horniness, like, pretty high.
Yeah.
I have found myself getting really horny kind of in the middle of the night, kind of a 5 a.m., 6 a.m. situation.
I love that that's the middle of the night for you.
Waking up.
I'm literally like,
You've done 4
waking
errands?
up. Yeah.
You've already been to the post office. No, yeah, because I mean, I go to bed at 3 a.m. and so
Regularly at like 3, like 1, would you say like, what's the window? What's the 2-hour window?
Well, I found it's an ADHD thing. Like your circadian rhythm is off.
Okay.
And so there was actually an interesting like experiment that somebody did where they have ADHD, and then for a whole month they didn't set any alarms and they didn't force themselves to go to bed at any time, and they just wanted to like see when they woke up and when they went to bed. And they tracked it, and it was crazy. It was like
the same.
Sometimes you stay up all night, and then sometimes you're kind of on a normal rhythm. But he added it all up at the end and averaged it out, and it ended up being 8 hours of sleep a night in total.
So, but one night would be 4, one night would be 9, one night would be 7.
Exactly. And so I think that that's how I am too. I think that if I was like didn't have anything else I had to do, it would end up like all coming out in the wash.
Wow. Do you find, are you a napper?
Yes.
Okay. So you're waking up at like 1?
I mean, the thing is, I don't
decided
value,
it's all over.
well, but I also don't like value sleep. So I'm like, if I'll
Interesting.
Well, I do, in that I'm like, will be so tired and I'll need it, but I'll schedule a podcast for 9 a.m. Like, if that's like when I have to do something, and then I'll try to go to sleep, won't be able to go to sleep, will still wake up with my alarm and go do the thing that I have to do.
Sure.
And so I think like plus naps, plus like off days where I just sleep all day, I end up balancing it out.
Totally.
Yeah.
God, we live good lifestyles.
Yes, we do. but on average, I'll go to sleep around midnight-ish and then fall asleep like 2 or something, and then I'll wake up at 5 or 6, feel horny, wake up my boyfriend, shake him awake,
slap.
One thing I will do, which is like, maybe this is a crime, I don't know, is like I'll feel around if he's hard. And if he's hard, because you know how men are just like hard in their sleep?
Yeah.
If he's hard in his sleep, I'm kind of like, it was hard when I found it. And so I kind of am like, you started it.
And he did. He was asking for it.
Exactly.
It's very, what was he wearing?
Exactly.
Your Honor, he was hard as a rock.
He was hard as a rock. First of all, he attacked me. And so I like to do that. And then if it's not hard, then you just get it hard. It's actually pretty easy to get it hard when you're asleep. Yeah.
You just kind of like...
It's also hard to get him hard. It's easy to get him hard all the time because he's Italian. Like you.
Oh yeah, this is a great time to tell people who may not know that Sophie Buddle and I are boyfriend-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
We have sex with our genitalia. Mine gets hard and goes into hers, which is wet.
Into my vagina.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we're both like smiling.
Love. We're both like, love it. I thought you were going to reveal that you're Italian.
Oh, and I'm Italian. No, you know what's so funny is you're joking, I think. But I have a lot of Italian in my...
In what way am I joking?
I don't know.
This is not a joke. So I found out that you were Italian from your sister. From your even blonder than you sister.
My sister, it's okay. If you looked at my family, my brother, me, and my sister, brother's older, I'm middle, her younger, it's as if the printer was running out of ink.
I could be in your family. Like, this is the whitest people in the world.
Very white.
I find out somehow that they're Sicilian. I'm crying with laughter. Everything now is like, well, of course, it's just like a mama used to make.
I'm always twirling my mustache and like hitting women.
Yes, that's what I love about you.
I didn't fully gather that either, but I guess our route to citizenship in a different country is strongest through our Italian ancestors.
Yes.
That'd be cool, though.
That's
Italian
pretty
guys
cool.
are fucking hot.
So hot. And so hard all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
When I was groping a police officer in Rome.
Yes.
No. Let's go back then a little bit just for a refresher.
Let's rewind.
Yes.
Walk down memory lane.
Have you always been horny? Or has horniness ramped up?
I've always been horny.
Always been horny.
Always been horny. I feel like maybe I was hornier when I was teens, early 20s.
Sure.
But I think I've always been pretty horny.
Is girl horny? Do you talk to a lot of girls about their sex lives, and do they identify as horny, or do you see girls not being as horny?
I see girls not being as horny. I think it's different when you're in a long-term relationship, which a lot of my girlfriends are.
Okay.
I think a lot of people struggle to maintain horniness in long-term relationships.
I can't fathom it.
Well, I think that the problem is that there's like an expectation, whereas like I think a lot of like sexual tension and horniness comes from like we shouldn't.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Where there has to be something that's like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. This is bad. Whereas if you have like a long-term boyfriend or husband or something, it's like you're supposed to fuck your husband.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh my God, we shouldn't.
And you're like, okay, yes, I totally. And there's just like the newness.
The newness. Well, Allie has a great joke about that, about how it's like when she's like used to fuck her boyfriend a lot more when they first met because he was a stranger. Is there anything hotter than a stranger?
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
Because, at least for me, and I don't know if you agree with this, I saw a TikTok, so it must be true.
It's a fact.
Where when girls and guys are meeting, like a heterosexual relationship, girls are giving the guy 100% score to start, and guys are giving the girl a 0% score to start, and then guys add points and girls subtract points.
Oh, that's interesting. I heard a similar math riddle about
I know.
about hetero.
I'm so sorry. This is SAT gotcha journalism at its finest.
No, I love that. I did not do well in school, but I heard something once that I did really feel was true, which was when women are looking for a male partner, they're using addition for all of their qualities. They're saying he's a little bit cute, 3 points. He's a little bit funny, 3 points. He's very tall, 5
Sure.
points. Like,
Does a good job.
it all adds up.
Yeah.
Whereas for straight men looking for women, it starts with looks, whatever the looks is, and then it's multiplied by plus all the other things. And so if he thinks somebody is a 0 in looks, all the pluses don't matter because it's multiplied by 0. But if she's really hot, 10, and then everything else is just like 1, it gets bigger.
Yeah. Oh, that's fascinating.
And I thought that was like more accurate because it's true that it's like guys do care about the other stuff too, but it starts with looks.
Guys are not won over unless their dick is like yum yum.
I think a good heterosexual relationship, the man has to be very physically attracted to his partner. But I think that gay men probably can relate to this to some degree too, because I think that one thing that gay men and straight women have in common is like you do really have to prioritize visual stuff because men are so visual. And so if you're trying to attract men, you do have to kind of constantly be aware of physical stuff that you're doing.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It is not that life is a game or relationships are a game. But
if they were,
we'd be winning. No, it's just like that. They're like you just said. It's like the girl who does put on some makeup and like I don't know has a little bit of like cleavage showing or something is going to get attention before the girl who doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And same with gay guys. Like the guy who hits the gym every day. Definitely is gonna. I mean, it's a bummer, but everyone likes that guy's stupid TikToks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's hot.
Yeah.
It draws people in.
Yeah, but I think that's also, it just comes from like men are very visual. Like you need to be visually stimulated. And so if you're trying to attract men, you just have to like accept like, oh, I have to care about what I look like.
Sure.
And so whenever men are like, oh, women are so shallow, like, oh, they're always doing all this stuff. It's like,
no, you're shallow.
You're shallow.
We're mirroring.
The reason that you look so sloppy is not because you're easygoing. It's because we don't care. It's because we can look deeper.
Damn.
Yeah. But that's one thing that I love about gay men and part of my connection to the gay male community is we've accepted we kind of have to look good.
Yeah.
And it's
You're
like, you don't let it burden you. You're just kind of like, I'll just look good.
Yep.
I've added it to my plate.
The bathroom should be straight guys,
Yes.
girls, gays, theys.
Yes.
That would be fun.
I would love that. That's one thing that I actually noticed the other day when we went to the movies is we went to different bathrooms and I was kind of like, that's not right. And then you and I could peel off for a little chat.
Yes. Well, this is the thing. This is the only dog whistle for me that I'm probably non-binary is that when I'm in the men's bathroom, I do feel like I'm behind enemy lines. I'm going to get found out. They're going to look at my genitalia, which is a penis,
funny.
but still be like, something.
I feel like I feel like a slightly girlier top, and we could bring you into the garage. I feel like it would take such a small adjustment.
Yes, like a spaghetti strap tank top
Literally,
or something.
Yeah, I think the adjustment would have to be so
Nails.
minor for if that's the only extra thing you want. Like, I think we could really get you in there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, always been a little bit
The
horny.
problem is, though, I'm blowing you in there. Everyone's like, he's not.
I blow you.
they.
Yeah. Always been horny.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have to talk about this, but you have talked about, like, a bad sexual past.
Well, lots of sexual assaults.
Yes.
Stuff. Yes.
How does that still creep into your psyche at all today, and in what way does that manifest?
One way that's like really helpful is to just really like push it down and not deal with it. And sometimes sometimes with my therapist, like I'll like allude to it and then he tries to dig in more and I'm like,
Nice try, bitch.
no way.
Wow.
You dream on.
So you really have, and you're being sincere when you say compartmentalize it.
Yeah, and I do want to. I think I've worked through a lot of stuff, but also part of it is just like everybody that's done something like that to me lives in Canada. I don't even know that country. I've never heard of it. I'm American.
Who is she? Yes,
USA
you are.
number one,
yes.
honey. And so in that way, I feel that it's compartmentalized and that it's in the compartment of a country I've never heard of.
Totally. Also, there's this horrible thing about the Me Too movement that was like, if the person wasn't big enough, like, the outing fell on deaf ears, or it just like didn't.
That's true. And nobody in Canada. We have no star system in Canada.
So it's like, okay.
But a lot of comedians got Me Too'd in Canada.
Good.
Within kind of
And
the comedy community.
What's Canada?
Canada is like, do you know Olive Garden? It's like a smaller Olive Garden.
Or have you heard of like a shed? Like
Yes.
it's behind a house.
Canada's America's shed. Exactly.
We put our tools and our rapists in there.
Yeah, it's just like junk drawer.
Oh my God, Canada. I haven't been molested there yet, so please buy tickets if I come to your country.
Yeah, I'm working on my green card right now, so I have to talk like this. You understand? USA.
Number one. Wow.
How horny have you always been?
Thank you. Not the guest picking up where the host is dropping the ball.
Well, I was gonna be like, and have you been molested as well? But then I don't know if you like to talk about that.
Oh, I've been in some dicey situations when I was drinking and using, especially.
Yes.
Where I'm like, oh, this guy's not taking no, and I am significantly smaller than him. And I think he thinks he's doing some dom thing. I'm actually like saying no. And
that's a really tricky one. That's a really tricky one where they're kind of like, they think that you think it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where safe words come about. But when you're drunk or on drugs, you're like.
But this is the problem. It's like people like chalk stuff up to like, oh, I'm just kinky or whatever. But it's like if you were actually in the kink community, you would understand consent and talking about it before.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Like expectations are discussed.
Yes.
Aftercare is done.
Exactly. And I think that that's like something that maybe a lot of society has caught up to now is kind of understanding that it's like there's a difference between being kinky and relying on that as kind of a like way to get away with
explanation.
Stuff. Yes.
And maybe that is the effect of social media, and like information can fly faster than ever. You can look up, kink, and like AI can tell you the basics.
Yeah, Google kink, what is?
Yeah. But it's interesting. I mean, I don't find myself in those situations anymore.
Except when I sleep over.
Except when you fucking
I
sleep
sneak in.
over. She looks for the boner. She wakes up, taps it away.
Italian, he wants me.
It's the morning, so he's actually very awake, you know?
Yeah, he's pretending to sleep. That is one thing, is because it's like he does go to sleep earlier than I do, and he's like realized that I get hornier later than he stays awake. And so you could see him like fighting sleep or trying to, like he's trying to crack the code.
Who is it?
Yeah.
You have a mask on. Wait, okay, are you kinky?
Kind of. I'm
Okay.
a little kinky. I feel like for a straight suburban vibed couple, we're kinky, but not like crazy. Like, you know, we have a rope. It's to kill myself. But, you know.
It's a multi-purpose rope.
Yeah, I mean, I like kind of like dom sub stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my little girl.
Yeah, but not like sometimes just normal sex.
Yeah.
I would say most of the time kind of normal with vague alluding to violence against women, which is my preference. But, you know, that's kind of the general area.
You also have a partner who's like always loving you.
Yeah.
So I think it can be really fun to see that like other side pop out.
Yes.
Knowing full well.
Well, luckily, because I think a lot of girls have this, where it's like you do want someone who's a little bit in the bedroom is doing violence against women.
That does seem to be the trend.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it is from like reliving trauma, and I'm sure it's very connected. But one thing that I really accredit to having such a good life is realizing that you don't need a partner that is doing that to you all the time to have that in the bedroom. Is you can find someone that's actually nice to you and loves you. And luckily, all men want to do violence against women. And so you actually can find a just real sweetie pie, and they will do that too.
So just find the nice guy knowing that darkness is in him.
Because of society, thank goodness.
Thank
you,
God.
society.
No notes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you think, okay, generally speaking, I don't think Gen Z's not having much sex anymore.
That's true.
Do you think that this is good, bad, neither here nor there?
I think it's bad. Not to whatever the opposite of kink shame them is.
Sure. Prude shame.
Incel shame. But I think a big part of it is COVID. I think that if you were in school, kind of at any point when COVID happened and you had to like switch to home, it's like the whole point of school
is to socialize.
Is to learn how to date a little bit. It's like a weird like Stanford prison experiment time.
Totally
to like
agree.
microdose society.
Yep.
You're learning how to make friends. You're learning how to have a partner. Teamwork. Like I think the social stuff is so much more important than learning like who Genghis Khan is. Who cares?
Especially now that you can look stuff up.
You can literally look it up, and you can see a little AI video of Genghis Khan being like, I raped this many people. But because if they missed any year, all of those years are fundamental development years. Every single year of school, you are learning something, and the momentum of it too. It's like you make all these friends, and then you're in lockdown for 2 years. You lose, I'm sure, a lot of your peripheral friends.
Absolutely. Well, you literally couldn't hang out with them.
And,
I guess
you and I are pretty extroverted and stuff too. And so you like we would have like a lot of people, and we would lose a lot of people if you have a smaller circle.
Oh my God.
Like you're just kind of fucked. And like they also, because parents understand so much more of the dangers now. Like think about how like in the 70s when people were, pedophiles were just out and could just molest you, throw you in a van, whatever. And then, if you're a kid in like the 80s, 90s, your parents are a little bit more aware of it.
Not much.
Not much, but still, it's like, and then, early 2000s, the kids are not walking home from school alone.
No.
And so, but because of that, it's like compounded and snowballed. So parents now don't let their kids sleep over at places because they don't want to get molested by whatever. And so because of these because of this awareness of this soft parenting / over parenting stuff, they're also not in situations where they have as much independence.
Sure.
And it's like all of these things have come together so that they're not partying, they're not hooking up, they're all addicted to porn. And also politically, the men and women are really peeling off from each other, whereas like like Gen Z girls are very progressive. They really, because they're spending all this time on TikTok and they really understand all these things. Whereas little boys are spending too much time on YouTube. They're getting radicalized by the YouTube bros. And so there's also a huge political gap. Guys are getting like incel pilled or whatever. I need a trad wife. Yeah. And then girls are like, oh, well, I only want, and also girls only need a man that they want. Like, you're not we're in the only time in human history where women didn't need a partner to have a credit card, buy a house, do all this stuff. And so they're not going to have a man in their life out of obligation,
brings, like, value,
which they're not bringing because they are digging their heels in, being like, oh, I'm entitled to a wife, I'm entitled to all of these things. And so they're not having sex with each other. They're not even having relationships. It's very stressful. It has to be a bad sign for society. Any kind of like huge cutoff like that is not good.
I'm sure also queerness has never been more accepted.
Yes.
I think historically.
And you're saying this is a problem.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Queer people must be destroyed. But yeah, like if a girl is at all queer, I think she's emboldened to investigate that.
Yes.
Wow. And anytime they're like, humans are on a path to extinction, I'm like, good.
Finally.
Like, literally
good.
Yeah. Dolphins can take control of the planet for all I care. Crazy.
How do you feel about Gen Z not having sex?
I guess I don't think about it a ton. I also, like, it's so weird because, like, I'm so close to being, like, in my day. Saying like in my day.
Yes.
But it's like in my day, I'm trying to think of when I was coming of age or like a small child. I remember finding porn, but it was like a video cassette, and the neighborhood, like the four of us boys who are all from different, would like find a TV VCR when a parent was like upstairs and watch some of it. And and then like literally not be able to talk to anyone about it.
Wait, it was like one cassette that you were passing around, taking turns watching?
We'd all watch.
Or together you'd watch. Okay.
But we were like young. So I think it was like very like, we were probably popping boners, but not like, we weren't jerking off or anything. We were just like, I was mystified. Because I was like, I had no idea.
And I assume straight porn.
Yeah.
And you're popping boners?
Yeah, because there were guys. There were guys in it.
Okay, I lied.
I remember one, it was like two girls who were like washing a guy's car. He's like, hey girls, when you're done, come in here and I'll pay you. And they come in all wet and they're like, tits are, it's like very 70s porn. Like tits are already out and he's like, oh, these are nice. And then he starts like fucking both of them.
These are nice, moving them out of the way.
Oh, but I do remember one of them had, it must have been a vibrator. I swore it was a candle. And I was like, oh, girls put candles in their vaginas.
Yes, that's why guys are like, that's so hot, because the candle was in there. That's so funny.
When a guy says a girl's glowing, it's because she has a lit candle in her puss.
That's so funny. So my friend and I won't say her full name, but maybe, can you beep? Do you have beeping capabilities?
No. Do you need to say her name?
It's a fun name. I'll tell you after.
Okay, right.
But she was my friend in elementary school, and then I think we went to different schools or something. But she had a little TV in her bedroom, and we would have sleepovers all the time. And at night, late at night, we would put on this show that was like a softcore porn show, and it was like, it took place at like a
resort.
Whorehouse is the wrong word.
Brothel.
Yeah, like brothel, but it was kind of an upscale.
Okay.
There was a madam.
Okay.
And guys would come in and they would pay, and then
Is this scripted?
I remember there being a slight vague storyline.
Okay.
But it was like a sitcom. It was a location based. It was always at this brothel.
3 camera.
Guys would come in, laugh track.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would like have, and you didn't see like penetration, but they were naked.
Yeah.
And we also were just like, there was nothing to like do, but you're just watching me like, this is awesome.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Yes.
I'm vibrating.
I'm feeling things. This is my favorite show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then also like, okay, yeah, because you're significantly younger, but it's like, you probably only had like that girlfriend to like talk about that with.
I don't even remember us talking about it. I think it was just a thing where it's like, well, it's nighttime, let's put on our program. I'm watching my stories.
You wake up in the middle of the night, find the dad's dick. Like,
No, her dad was gross. Her dad
Really?
was short and fat and bald, and he was our judo sensei. White.
I was
Obviously
gonna.
white.
I was
Obviously
like,
white. That's why it's also important for me to say her name, because they were Greek.
okay.
Fun long name.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. But I remember, I always thought her dad was kind of weird.
Janetta Souflaki.
Exactly. Janetta Souvlaki and I. That's like not that far off. But her parents were kind of weird, and I didn't really like them. But they had a waterbed.
The parents did?
The parents had a waterbed. It was the only waterbed I've ever encountered in my life.
Where I watched the porn, that man had a waterbed. He was he was a divorced dad.
Yeah.
And he smoked cigarettes, and he had a convertible, and he had a waterbed. This was also
it's a fuck
in his
house.
Yes, but it was in his mom's basement. I'm realizing.
That's so funny.
But like I never thought of it that way. It was like, oh, Nan and Rob and his son Robbie. And like
Nan that's so funny. It's kind of like a Crazy Stupid Love. You're like, what a twist.
Yes,
Nana.
yes. And Nan smoked cigarettes too, and she had Pomeranians, and she would invite me over for dinner, and I'd have things that I had never had before, like artichoke dipped in butter.
Oh, I love artichoke. I love artichoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was butter based. But I go home and be like, we had artichoke, and my mom would be like, must be so nice.
You think you're better than me?
Yeah.
That's
Very
so
that.
fucking funny. You're coming back and you're like, I'm cultured now. I had artichoke with butter.
Basically, with like Parliament cigarettes like all
Yeah.
around me.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, because I know artichokes are not, like, people are not, my mom loves artichokes. And
Okay.
and when my mom and I lived in Spain.
Wait, when did your mom and you live, were you on the run?
Sort of. She was getting a divorce in grade 10, when I was in grade 10. And so we spent a semester in Spain. I took a semester off high school.
How chic.
So chic.
Do you speak Spanish fluently?
I spoke better Spanish then. I don't speak Spanish at all now.
Are you curious about
French.
Are you curious about speaking Spanish? Like,
Yes, I would love to speak Spanish again. I think I could get it back pretty fast.
mine's buried in there too, because I took it from 6th grade to like sophomore year in college.
So we're both sleeper cell
Yes.
Spanish. I feel like we could get it
We
back.
should, and we're in Southern California. It would be really helpful.
It would be really helpful. I mean, I'm trying to not get deported actually right now, so maybe I'll hold off until I get my green card, but
No understandio. Speak it really bad.
yeah.
Wait, you were saying Spain. Sorry.
But, okay, my mom and I were staying in Spain, and our favorite little dinner restaurant was rotisserie chicken and artichokes, and that's what we would get, like, basically every day. Is we'd get, like, a half a chicken that we'd share, and artichokes, and we'd dip it in butter, and that's what we would have for dinner.
Peel it up.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds so good.
That's so fucking cute.
Like, honestly, add maybe French fries or like...
I'm sure I think there was a potato thing
potato.
too, but this is my memory, is the chicken and the artichokes.
There's a place called Birds near UCB Franklin, and it's like rotisserie chicken and dips, like sauces.
Let's go.
I know,
Let's
right?
go. That's a perfect meal for me.
Did you have any... Okay, a big thing for me was my brother, who was older, his friends.
Yes.
Hot. Spend the night.
Friends,
pitch
older
tents.
brothers.
It's
yeah,
like an
friends,
iconic...
there's nothing hotter than your friend's older brother.
Right?
Yes.
And they come in and kind of like give a noogie maybe to your friend.
And they're in their like at-home clothes.
Yes.
And you're like...
I see an outline.
Yeah, I see an outline. I remember my friend...
Or they get out of the shower with the towel and they walk into their room. And you're
Yeah,
like,
there's always something a little bit intimate, and you're like...
yeah, because you're in
Or
there
they're having
fucking-
cereal. They're having cereal, and you're like... and you're like, I bet that's his favorite bowl. I'm freaking out. But I did have one friend whose older brother I thought was really hot. He was like a couple years older than us. And I might have even told you this story before. It stopped me if I have.
Please.
So I thought he was so hot.
Do you think I remember anything from a year ago?
No, I don't.
And it was like 3 years ago, probably.
No, I'm sure I
yeah.
told you the story this morning, and you're like, that's so
Who
funny.
are you?
So I thought he was so hot. I didn't really know very much about him, except that he loved the movie Transformers.
Of course.
And so I was like, got it. So do I. And so the only time because we're in different grades, the only time we were ever together is we had the same gym period. And so we were all like outside at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I bought a Transformers shirt, a shirt with the like Transformers thing on it. And it was like my gym shirt, because I was kind of like, this will connect us. Did nothing for our connection.
Didn't move the needle.
However, I found out, because I wore the shirt all the time because I'm trying to
Yeah.
start a conversation with him, some of the boys in his class started calling me Transformer Girl because they thought that I loved Transformers because they always fucking see me in the shirt. It backfired on me.
No, I like hot older brothers.
I like hot older brothers, and I'm sure he doesn't even like Transformers. I'm sure he likes Megan Fox in the movie Transformers. Like, I'm so stupid.
Or just like a flippant, like, yeah, that movie's rad.
No, it's like I should have just watched the movie and maybe whatever. Sometimes, because this is also how girls shoot their shot. Is like I'm not going to approach somebody. I'm going to do a subliminal messaging style.
Plant seeds.
I'm going to plant seeds, and so if the seed is not growing into something, I'm now just stuck with this fucking shirt. You know what I mean? Like,
you should have permed your hair like Shia LaBeouf.
Are you hard?
Remind you of anything?
Will you shoot a shot? Will you approach someone?
The older I get, yeah.
Yeah.
My rule is like, if a guy and I catch eyes like 3 times, I'm going up. And I'm going to be like, you're really cute. My name's Zach.
It's so funny. Gay men and eye contact is like, to me, the funniest thing in the whole world, because it's just kind of like, well, you know, you're hanging out with your gay friend at lunch. It's no big deal. And then, you know, you get up and you're like, should we go do something now? And then it's like, no, I'm going to go fuck that guy. And you're like, what? Did you match on like an app or something? And it's like, no, we've looked at each other twice. And so I'm going to go fuck him right now. And then depending on how long that takes, I'll see. We can circle back. And then it's just kind of like, but then it does work.
Yeah.
I kind of think gay men might be telepathic because of this weird eye contact connection.
I will say, communication-wise, it's the gift of being a gay man, because obviously I'm a man, so I'm inherently winning most things.
Yes.
But, like, we've had to master conversation. We've had to master reading rooms for, like, survival's sake. You know, it's like, okay, is there an imminent threat? And girls, obviously, same. Is there an imminent threat in this room?
Yes.
How should I behave based on the people in this room?
Yes.
And then it's like, if you catch another gay guy, you're like, you can communicate very quickly.
You're like, I was just looking for a threat, but yay.
I was looking for an exit, but I'll take an entrance.
Turns out I'm the entrance. No, I'm obsessed with the eye contact because it's just like, it's so simple. It's just like the cleanest.
And like a little nod.
Yeah.
It's on.
I love it.
Nod.
I love it. Yeah. It's like we're basically fucking right now.
We're fucking right now. Yeah. Do you still watch porn? Do you watch porn?
I watch porn once in a while. It's not like, I used to love porn when I was like in like high school.
Why? As an outlet, or
I don't know. Maybe
it's new.
I think you're just like so horny in high school, maybe, and it's like exciting. You're doing something bad, breaking a rule.
Did you have family computer, or did you have your own computer?
No, I started watching porn on my iPod. It was like the iPod Touch, the touch one that could connect to Wi-Fi. God bless you. I
was in college.
Yeah, that's how I started watching porn. Was on my iPod Touch, connected to home Wi-Fi. But that
brilliant. I think you grew up at a really great time.
Thank you.
Because you also can remember before internet in hand.
Yes, but I did have social media in high school.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind.
I had social media in high school, but it was before it was like ruining everybody's lives.
And everyone is like glued to their phone.
Everybody was glued to their phone, but we did have Blackberries. And so it was there was like a weird phase where Blackberries were so popular. And maybe we had Facebook on our Blackberries, but it wasn't like
the thing.
You weren't scrolling Instagram on Blackberry. Blackberries was more about BBM, doing the chat.
BBM is BlackBerry messaging?
I think that's...
I just remember it sounded like a rainforest. Click, click, click.
Click, click, click. Yeah, and then they had Brick Breaker. I would play Brick Breaker during class on my Blackberry.
Oh, so you were a Blackberry girl.
I had a Blackberry. I had a pink Razor flip. I had a Sony Ericsson, which was randomly a really good phone.
Razor was, I think, one of my favorites.
No, Razor was awesome because it also was cunty.
Yeah, very, and slim.
Yes.
It fit in the pocket.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to think of, like, moving forward.
Do you still watch porn?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I find there are certain kinks that I'll watch in porn.
How kinky are you?
You know, that's a great question. I think there's a lot of kink in me.
You don't need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
But
This is my problem with kink too, is like, I don't need it, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that, and sometimes I think it does live for me in watching other people do it. Like water sports is like piss.
I know.
You're so, I don't know. I like to think that you're.
I'm worldly.
Canada, second grade, they're like water sports.
Yeah.
When a man hates another man, he pisses all over him. No, there's like this thing. It's like, yeah, the guys doing it in porn are really hot. I'm like not with guys that I want to pee on me.
No, someone's got to be so hot for their pee to be hot.
Yeah. So I'm just like, like I do think it's hot, but I'll wait until I find the guy who I want that to happen with.
A 6 is piss? A 6 is not even in my toilet. Get out. No thanks.
6 is piss?
No, thank you.
No, yeah, but truly. Yeah, you have to be like a 10.
Yes.
A 9 or 10.
Yes.
8, 9, or 10. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
7 to 10.
And then there are other things with like, the same thing with like dumb thing. I've been traumatized a little bit by guys who don't do it properly.
Yes.
And
so has that put you off of that? Or does that make you drawn to it in like a sadistic way?
I'm sure subconsciously it's put me off to it.
Yes.
But in theory, a hot, dominant guy, like if I were at the gym and we go to a very gay gym.
Yes. That's no accident, honey. I've
It's
always gone to the gay gym.
Really?
Yes, in Vancouver. I mean, I lived in Vancouver 10 years.
Yeah.
And I lived in the gay neighborhood and I went to the gay gym.
So smart.
Such hot guys there. And so safe for me.
Yes.
I'm walking around. I'm like, oh no, I've dropped my skirt.
And they're like, pick that up.
Everyone's like, ew, that skirt.
Drop it in the trash. I'm so glad you also live in West Hollywood and like it.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, in Vancouver, it's called the West End.
Oh my God, like in London, UK.
Yeah, West End girl. I'm a West End girl.
Have you been listening to Lily Allen?
Non-stop.
Okay. Yeah.
Non-stop.
So
I almost put
good.
it on at my party as like the ambiance, but I was
But
like,
tell the people what you did put on at your party.
the Diddy documentary.
So we're warming the fuck out of her house, and we're like, allegations were claimed on the 11th of November.
I think that's funny.
But for me, one of those hot guys who I don't know very well, a stranger, the hottest form.
Yes.
If he came up to me and he knew he was hot and he was like, I need you to come downstairs with me and suck my dick in the handicap stall.
You're like, well, if you need that.
If you need that, I am a community builder.
I'm here for you.
Yes.
Yes.
So that, like, but again, that's fantasy. You know what I mean?
But it is also consent coded because he is coming up. It is a safe environment. You're in public. Like it is still, it is kinky.
It's above board.
It's above board. And it's like, it's coded in this awareness of consent and safety.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's like that twinkle. One of the hottest guys that ever cruised me, it was at my old gym, and he came up and he was like, you're going to come take a shower with me. And I was like, immediately a tomato red. That's red.
That's so
I was
cute.
so bashful.
That's so cute.
I was like, I can't do that because I'm scared.
You're like, I'm shy.
But then we did go down to the handicap bathroom. Sorry, and we did use it for a minute.
No, you're mentally disabled.
That's so true. But we made out a little bit, and I think I blew him for a second, and then like the compromise was we left the gym and went to his home and had sex.
Right. So where's the compromise?
He wanted to like fuck at the gym.
Right.
And I didn't.
You just blew him at the gym only.
A little bit.
Yeah,
just like a taste
you have
test.
boundaries.
A Costco sample. You go to Costco, they have literal cock in like little tiny paper cups.
And you're like, oh, could I?
Where? Third aisle?
Is this gluten-free?
Freezer section? Yeah.
And so, T, what's your taste? Like, what's like the hottest guy to you?
Like natural, and by that I mean doesn't use like performance enhancing. Like I don't need like the big guy, but like a guy who is fit
naturally
in some way.
Big. You're literally like the straight guys that are like, girls, you don't need makeup, showing a full glam. That's literally you
just
right
the
now.
Simple Emma Stone
I need
runway
someone
look.
born like they were doing steroids, but they didn't because it has to be effortless.
Well, I say that because like see those guys like they're like climbers and they're like lean and long, but like they get it from climbing, or like I don't know, like a guy like a rugby guy.
Yeah, so big.
That's hot.
So my boyfriend in high school was a rugby guy.
Stop.
Yes.
You know, there's a gay rugby team in LA. They play on the West Side. We should go and watch.
That would be so fun.
But
Careful that I'll date one of them.
honestly, the older I get too, like, the more my mind be staying open. So I'm like, I don't think I date like a twink, but like I've seen twinks that are like fucking cute as hell.
But is the quality, like, are they built? Like, what is it? But physical type, it sounds like you're kind of open to whatever almost.
Yeah, I am open to forever. I think I like being the smaller one. I like being the gayer one. I like being the sillier one.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I get a guy who, like, likes my sense of humor, or, like, maybe does like the jokes I tell on stage, but then he's also, like, I don't know. I'm not above dating, like, a finance bro. A finance bro who, like, you know, does, like, intramural sports with his, like, friends.
So, yeah, a finance bro that's not a sociopath.
Yes.
Like
yes,
that,
exactly.
which doesn't exist, unfortunately. But I think I understand, because I think that you and I are both the same, where it's kind of like we want someone that's maybe like slightly more rigid, or because I also want to be the silly one.
Yes.
And so I understand that, where it's like there is kind of a nice, people have talked about it as like male energy and female energy, but I think it works with like same-sex relationships too, where it's like one person's slightly maybe more practical and like set some groundwork, maybe is more.
There's no issue about like, he's driving, he knows where to park, he's not losing his cool over anything. He sees like 2 miles further down the road than I do.
Yes, and he has no preference in how you decorate the apartment.
No.
He does not care about that. No. He loves that you are so free and silly.
Yes.
He's kind of in, I think we have the same type.
And he loves that we're free and silly.
Yes, because
like,
he's not like that. He's rigid. He grew up Catholic or something.
Yes. And he gets a little bit like shy when he comes, maybe.
Yeah, he's a bit of shame.
But it's so hot because he's like,
because
he
there's
isn't
that
vocal.
He's yes.
The cum that the orgasm dies here.
Yes, because it's a little bit of that we shouldn't.
Yes.
It's a little bit of that for them, and they're bringing 100% of the we shouldn't energy, because we don't
like,
have that at all. We have to. Yes, okay, love that.
Okay, tell the Tower Bottoms where they can find, love, and support you. Any dates coming up?
So if you need to find me, I'm at Zach's house.
Literally a lot.
If I am in LA, I'm at Zach's house. One thing about me, this is where I'll be. When does this come out?
It can come out as early as this coming Wednesday or next Wednesday.
Okay, if it comes out this Wednesday, which would be great.
Yeah,
I am doing Seattle this coming weekend.
Okay, great.
Come see me in Seattle, please.
Hell yeah. At the where?
Laughs.
Laughs, okay.
I think it's called Laughs.
Great.
And then I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
The Shed.
Yeah, the Shed. And then I'm in Minnesota.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And this is SophieBuddle.com or Sophie Buddle on Instagram?
Go to my Instagram. Like, I forget what my website is fully.
Sure.
It's a weird one. It's
That's
one of
okay.
the, and
Sophie
so.
Buddle Laugh. Sophie Buddle Comedian. Oh,
Soph Buds on Instagram.
Yeah.
With a S.
Oh, Soph Buds. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Yay.
Well,
I love you so much. Thank you for doing this. I will be in Phoenix for the Desert Ridge Improv on December 29th, and then Orlando Funny Bone January 22nd. I'm also opening for Fortune Feimster a handful of times between now and then.
Yay!
So come see us, and until next time, keep sucking and fucking.